Hey everybody, what's going on? Fallout here, and we are waiting for the new season of the Drifter Vidoc to drop from Bungie. They promised it was going to drop at noon, and by my count, it is 12:03. Refreshing Twitter, feels like everybody is kind of on the same page. Killing me out here. Oh! Okay, here we go.
The Drifter has this mysterious cargo that he's been dragging behind his ship for who knows how long.
The ball. There's, that big chunk of ice. Where did it come from?
In the season of the Drifter, we get to finally go to his ship. When you go into this thing, it's not what you expect.
Let's go into it?
The Drifter has got some of the coolest lore in the game, and this entire release is focused on Drifter.
Gambit is a chance at salvation. Take it.
Who's he talking to?
So in
I
Season
wonder.
6, we've got something for everybody, whether you're a D2 owner, a Forsaken owner, or an annual pass owner. We've got new gear to chase, new weapons to chase. We've got exotic quests. We've got clan rings. We've got lore. Every week there's something different for you to do.
Players want to play with their friends right now. They don't want to play 10 hours of something else just to be able to go play Season of the Drifter. So we came up with Power Surge bounties to get you up to 640 power within the first hour to 2 of your gameplay experience.
Wow.
Enough fooling around.
Day one, you're going to log in, you're going to talk to the Drifter. He's going to inform you that the most important thing you do is go play Gambit Prime. So you're going to want to play Prime and then go play Reckoning.
Gambit
and then take your rewards from
Prime?
Reckoning back to Prime.
It's this great little loop.
Dredging. No,
Oh.
not anymore. It's Drifter now.
Season of the Drifter, there's some super deep lore with Drifter.
What is she
and the
doing?
Nine. They're working with him for some reason. When you're helping him, it may or may not be the right thing to do, but you just don't know.
I know you all keep tabs on me.
Drifter has finally moved shop. He's running
that
a
Shin
new
Malphite?
scam now. He's got a new thing that he calls Gambit Prime.
Gambit Prime is the sweatier version. Risks are higher, the reward is higher. If Gambit was training for a heist, Gambit Prime is the heist.
On day one, it's going to feel a little closer to that Gambit you've been playing originally. And then all of a sudden, the mode is actually going to transform over time as players unlock perks.
And it's just one round, so it's really focused into this one short, intense experience.
A couple things have changed. A few very important elements that can swing matches too. First of all, players can actually drain motes from an enemy team.
Additionally, there's new mechanics during the primeval phase that asks people to work as a group, almost like a raid, in order to actually DPS the boss and win.
We got feedback from players. They wanted to play Gambit private matches, like they can do in the Crucible.
Just get into a fire team. Go in solo if you want to and check it out. Run around the maps. Create tournaments. In the original Gambit, we had these 4 soft roles.
The goal was with Gambit Prime, we wanted to really emphasize these roles and what can we do to make people feel like they are picking and playing a specific role.
So
Cool
we built
armor.
brand new armor sets that allow you to basically lean into the roles that we built for the activity.
Really? The armor is functional?
Calling the Reaper, person who kills as many combatants as possible.
Oh, that's cool.
The Collector, the person who collects as many motes as possible to send blockers. The Sentry, the person who's focused on defeating the Taken and helps you kill the Primeval. And then, of course, the classic Invader, who's going to wreak havoc on the other team as many times as possible.
We don't actually know how people are going to play different roles, but it's going to be interesting to see how they concoct their teams and go in and play.
Yeah. We actually have 2 new maps coming in the release.
The Mars map is first week.
Yeah.
Damn. First week, okay.
Titan is the second week.
Got it.
There's a new weapons feat for Gambit Prime, the Spare Rations hand cannon. the Soul Survivor sniper rifle, the
Damn.
Doomsday grenade launcher.
We're really excited about these weapons because not only do they play really, really well, but they look amazing. They look like they were designed by this space biker rebel guy who's seen some serious shit.
It's a big improvement over Black Armory. Annual Pass owners, day one, you will have full access to being able to play.
As soon as you finish your first Gambit Prime match, Reckoning is going to open up. You're teleported into the Plains of the Nine, which is this huge, like, vast space.
How much more time? Ooh, more time. Okay, good. Tell me about the Reckoning.
The Reckoning is a pinnacle PVE experience inside the Drifter's Ball, and it's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's
not easy.
It is not easy.
Dado beats it in 5 minutes.
When you first get dropped into Reckoning, it's complete chaos.
You don't know what's going on. You're gonna have to move fast. You're gonna have to kill fast.
High octane, back against the wall, enemies spawning.
Is this Horde mode?
You're getting attacked from all directions.
Think the Crota raid from D1.
Is this like a
At
Horde
first, you're only
mode?
going to have access to Tier 1, and then Tier 2 and Tier 3 will slowly unlock.
It gets more and more chaotic.
And there's a
Killing
timer
everything you
counting
can,
down the whole
timer
time.
counting down.
Ooh. I actually think this looks
So
kind of
every
cool.
week, as you play through Reckoning, you're going to come out with more and more pieces of armor for Gambit Prime.
Okay.
Every piece of armor has the Drifter's snake decal on all pieces, and the color of that decal corresponds to the role that you're playing.
But does it do
So
anything?
if you're an invader set, you've got these glowing, like, red snakes covering your entire armor set. So when you see someone come over, you're gonna know. Or if you see someone
Imagine
in
the
the
ready
ready
room.
room,
I mean, if you see them come over, you already know they're
Everyone
invading.
is glowing and everyone has an aura. You should be expecting those top tier perks.
you're gonna look across or look at your team and go, oh my
More
God.
invaders!
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen.
What does the armor do? Tell me more about the armor.
We're really excited for all the content we've got coming out, not just annual pass content.
The new Crucible pinnacle weapon, the new Vanguard pinnacle weapon.
Oh, was that the
Spring
Crucible
event
pinnacle
coming,
weapon?
the
I'll go back in a
Revelry
minute.
Before the Revelry.
Yeah, week 2, you're going to start your journey to Thorn. I cannot wait to complain about people with Thorn.
Ooh, Thorn,
as
Thorn,
I'm
Thorn.
holding Thorn.
Season of the Drifter is really the first time we're coming out really understanding how we want to structure a season of content.
Leaning into Shape Destiny more in line with what our core community wants.
We're starting to figure out what the roadmap for a Bungie-controlled Destiny looks like.
This is one of the most exciting times. We're beginning to form up the muscles to make Destiny a quick reacting live game.
New
And I can only
shotgun.
see it getting better from here.
This is just the beginning of a conversation that we're going to have with you about where Destiny can go. Right now, the team's upstairs testing Season of Opulence.
We're already building plans for how to make the thing comes out after that even better.
There's a thing that comes out after that?
Well, nice one.
Until then, go check out Gambit Prime.
Goddamn. I want to watch that scene from Moneyball. Goddamn. Okay, I gotta watch some of that again. Okay, what was the pinnacle weapon? Please tell me that was not an SMG. Is that an auto rifle? I don't know about this one, boys. You know what? It's an SMG. It looks like a reskin of the Death Adder. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of bummed that the pinnacle weapon is an SMG. I don't really know how well that fits into the current PvP meta. It could be okay for PvE, but it's a PvP pinnacle weapon. You would think that you would want to use that in PvP, right? It's probably going to be more popular on PC than it is on console. I don't know. Need to know more about it. Can't make a judgment call right now. All I know is that I'm just kind of... I don't know. Okay, what else did we hear?
The new Vanguard pinnacle weapon, the new
Vanguard pinnacle weapon.
The new Vanguard pinnacle.
That looks like a scout rifle. That looks like a scout rifle with some kind of firefly perk on it.
Week 2, you're going to start your journey to Thorn. I cannot wait to complain
Week
about
2. Journey to Thorn on week 2. Okay. And what was that final season they mentioned? That, well, not the final, but the next season after Season of the Drifter? Season of the...
We're trying to figure out where Destiny can go. Right now, the team's upstairs testing Season of
Raid?
Opulence.
Season of Opulence?
Upstairs testing Season of Opulence.
That looks... Well, it doesn't look like a raid because there's only 4 people. That looks like a raid because there's more than 4 people.
Prime.
Goddamn. Okay, what do we got? We got Gambit Prime, and what was the other activity?
PVE experience.
I want to learn more about the Reckoning. That sounds very cool. So it sounds like the biggest things that we have coming to Destiny in Season of the Drifter are going to be the Reckoning, that PVE endgame activity, and Gambit Prime. And it sounds like Bungie has built both activities in a way that encourage you to play one for loot for the other, kind of like a circular game cycle, which is an interesting idea. Here's my biggest question. I want to know from people watching this video right now, from my community, are you excited about Season of the Drifter? I think it's offering a little bit more than what many people thought it would be, which was just more Gambit. It definitely is more Gambit, but it also looks like it's adding, you know, this endgame PvE activity. Is this enough for the player base? I feel like it's going to be enough for me. We're going to have to find out how much replayability both these game types have. But I am looking forward to it. It does seem kind of interesting. See, the Achilles heel to me for Season of the Forge was it was entertaining and fun to get the new weapons at first, but then over time, the more time that went by in Season of the Forge, I kind of got tired because it was all we were doing was just forging these weapons over and over, trying to get a better roll, and it got kind of bland. So hopefully with the content that Bungie is offering right here with Season of the Drifter, with Gambit Prime and the Reckoning, there is more replayability, more things to do, more carrots on the stick to chase. I guess we'll find out. Let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on everything presented in this Bungie Vidoc. I'm going to put the link down low if you want to watch it on your own. Let me know what you think of the new Season of Gambit, about the new PvE endgame activity, about the pinnacle weapon for PvP, about the pinnacle weapon for PvE, about Thorn, the, you know, plot development with the Drifter. Any thoughts you have at all, share them down low in the comment section. Let's get a conversation going. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.